Libra Nation, welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Libran. You might find some information in this reading that may be precisely for you. And then you might find some information that may not pertain to your situation at all. Always listen to the readings with an open mind. Even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, not everything that is mentioned in this reading is guaranteed to happen within the next 7 days. It's a given that not every single thing happens for everyone at exactly the same time. Understand that the messages in this reading are going to be delicate. Take it as a trigger warning. And in the event that you'd like to book a personal reading, my website happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Let's dive into this. Libra, what in the world? Splitting apart. Let's see what this is about. Seems like you're under a lot of pressure too. What's going on with Libra? Definitely feels like you might feel like you don't have control over the circumstances that are going on in your life. Access, clear thinking. This is a week as with, and then any week where your guides are saying focus, meditation. If that is something that you're into, Libra Nation or Cross Watchers may go a long way. Let's see what's going on. We got an Aries that shows up. Some of you, this is an Aries child. I see someone in your energy this week, Libra or Cross Watcher, that just has a really extreme temper. Or someone is possibly looking at someone this way, like they're vengeful. There's a lot of negative emotion coming off of them. There's a Sagittarius that enters your reading. I also see a Scorpio. Here, guys, what's going on with Libra? Here you are, Libra, whether you're male, female, or you resonate somewhere in between. Again, anger. You're pissed off. Or Libra, chances are somebody might be pissed off at you because the reading can definitely be reversed. Random side note, Libra, be mindful of when you're driving. Hopefully you're not the one with the, what am I trying to say, the road rage. There could be some erratic driver in your situation, unless you're leaving a situation like a bat out of hell. Because this seems like somebody is, like I said, we talked about it, anger. Somebody is pissed off. Maybe you're getting into it with somebody. Somebody could possibly be storming off in the midst of an argument. It looks like there's something that maybe you want to say to somebody. You're trying to fix something with someone. Imagination. Maybe you might feel like somebody is imagining things. I don't know, Libra. Somebody might be trying to gaslight you into telling you that no, that's not what happened. You're imagining this, you know. Somebody might be patronizing you in that way. There's a Cancer that shows up to your reading. And it looks like you're upset with someone, Libra. Okay, so that's why the first card out is splitting apart. There's some resentment here. Yeah, you are fighting with somebody. This is just your circumstances just kind of coming down hard on you. Yeah, you're not feeling like yourself. You might have something going on at work. You might possibly have more than one person that might be upset with you, Libra or Cross Watcher. So it looks like somebody is trying to slander your name. Or somebody is just being extremely aggressive. You must be going back and forth with somebody. Somebody feels betrayed. They feel hurt. Libra or Cross Watcher. Somebody might feel like they don't, like their options are kind of dwindling. They've kind of exhausted their options in a particular situation. I think there is excess pressure here because of a financial situation. It seems like there's some sort of financial dilemma that you want to resolve, but maybe it's just difficult for you to get to the answer to this. It seems like that you might feel that you've hit rock bottom, or your situation is happening here. Yeah, you're walking on eggshells in your situation. Libra. Or somebody might feel this way. Hopefully you're not in a violent situation, Libra, because it looks like some of you might be. Some of you have a child. Some of you might be going back and forth with your child. Your child might be having like a really bad meltdown, or you're arguing about a child possibly. They're the subject matter. Libra, it looks like you're going to court. You might have like a pending court situation. You're definitely finding out some things connected to heartbreak. You're mindful of weapons, in particular guns. Maybe somebody is getting a gun. Someone has one. Somebody could possibly be getting like a concealed carry license. Random side note. Somebody wants to reconcile with someone, possibly with their child. Someone could possibly be trying to reconcile with an ex or someone from their past. There is for sure a breakup. There's static in your relationship. I'm trying to figure out why. What is the cause of this? What got you here? Because it looks like somebody feels guilty for something. They caused you a lot of pain. A Libra, a cross watcher. For some of you, this splitting apart situation has already taken place. This is ancient history. You've been broke up from someone. Someone comes back, it feels like, for some of you, because you do have someone returning. But for others of you, this feels like, some of you, this is a third party situation. Or for others of you, there's a third party situation kind of brewing. It's not exactly a third party, but it looks like someone is connected to someone emotionally with someone that they used to be with. But they are physically with someone else, and they're feeling like that situation isn't working out. Some of you, maybe you have an inheritance coming in. But I definitely feel like somebody is speculating on something. Like someone is suspicious of something that's going on in your situation. Libra. Somebody is looking for something. Looking for someone to the point of obsession. Like somebody is thinking about something to the point of obsession. Possibly something could have been triggered from a dream. Somebody feels guilty about what? About a mistake that they made. It feels like. Ooh, okay, Libra. Someone lied to you, or you're lying to somebody. That's what this obsession is about. Somebody is obsessed with trying to figure out what the truth is in this situation. So somebody's going to look for this truth. The issue is, in your relationship, it looks like somebody they've been sleeping around. Maybe they were this way when you met them, or this is the reason for the resentment, because it looks like somebody could possibly be talking to some people online. They've got some people that they've got some casual flirting that they're doing online with someone, and it seems like somebody is trying to figure out what the future holds between the two of you. It looks like somebody's maybe a bit reluctant to maybe try a bit harder after maybe things have kind of fallen apart between you and this person. They lied to you about, they lied to you about the fact that they're obviously doing some things that are completely inappropriate. I think some of you are in supposed committed relationships. It just looks like one of you is committed and the other one of you is not. Now, in some situations, some instances, some of you, this is like revenge cheating. Your partner cheats, you cheat in revenge to get your get back. Seems like something could be going back and forth like this. For others of you, this is a one-sided thing. One of you is cheating, or one of you is really trying to be committed to working things out. It just feels like you're so pissed off this week that you're questioning whether or not somebody is really genuinely putting in, a real effort. I think somebody's heart isn't in it. I'm sorry, Libra. I gotta keep it real. Somebody's heart isn't in this anymore. So it seems like somebody's going through the motions. And it looks like somebody sees that. And it looks like they're scurrying at the last minute to see if they can fix things. But I think that you're so tired of this. Tired of this person doing this to you, because at this point, Libra or cross watcher, it's starting to look like something as a pattern. Maybe somebody doesn't think you're going to leave. No matter what they put you through, you've still been there. You've still been there showing up every single day in this relationship for this partner. It doesn't have to be that it's a partner. Well, what's going on? Okay. Somebody's ready, but they're waiting. For some of you, somebody is waiting for the truth. There's somebody ready to have a conversation. They want you to just say it. Yeah, they know you don't trust them. Libra or cross watcher, they know that you're watching them. They know that maybe you're going places that they can't go with you. And they're like, really? So somebody is watchful. Like I said, somebody is suspicious. I think that somebody is realizing that maybe it's time to let this go, but I think that somebody finds it very difficult to let this go, because it seems like for some of you, there could have been other failed relationships in the past. You've been here, you've been in this same particular spot with somebody, this same type of situation, scenario type of thing. You've been here before. This is looking very familiar to you. I think you're just trying to figure it out. I think you see what's going on. I think you're well aware of it. Libra cross watcher, what's been going on, and I think that's what has you pissed off. Somebody feels guilty in your situation, Libra, the cross watcher. Maybe they're trying to get the spark back in your relationship. Somebody is, anyway. Somebody has a very avoidant type of personality. So somebody might be avoiding talking to you about something. It seems like you want to talk to someone, maybe to make the situation better or make the situation clear, because it seems like you feel a bit confused. Somebody in the situation is possibly confused. And so I think that somebody is maybe trying to make a decision. Maybe someone is not sure what decision to make. I think somebody has a made up mind, though. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they were once confused. It seems like someone is no longer confused about what they want. I think someone is realizing that either someone is accepting the fact that it's time to be alone, or this is somebody that's deciding, you know what, maybe we should not really continue this type of relationship. Somebody might be ready to let it go. It might be a very codependent type of relationship. Some of you might be dependent upon someone due to finances. Maybe you share financial responsibilities with someone. Something's going on with maybe your home life. Obviously, your home life seems like it's kind of hectic right now. That's where the excess pressure is. But the excessive pressure also feels like, as I mentioned to you before, it's on your financial situation. Something might be going on with your home. Maybe your home is in jeopardy. What's going on with your house? Because I feel like something's going on there. You got a Virgo that shows up to your reading. Some of you are Virgo, Libra, cusp. Some of you could be contemplating whether or not you're going to renew your lease or renew some sort of contract. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you were considering renewing your vows. There might be something that you need to renew. Maybe it's your car insurance. It looks like you're concerned about your vehicle. Something connected to your vehicle is an issue this week. or an issue for someone around you, as though maybe there's something you need to pay. You're paying into a vehicle, but it seems like maybe you're questioning whether or not you should continue to put money into this vehicle. Maybe a vehicle is a bit of a money pit for you right now. Some of you, maybe it's kind of hard for you to keep up with your driving obligations. Is that the way that I want to put it? I guess like your insurance, your carpet. You get what I'm trying to say. I think I'm over explaining it, but I think you completely get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, some of you do share responsibilities with someone. You have a couple of kids with someone, possibly. Some of you work in real estate, by the way, or that's an aspiration of yours. What's going on with your house? In a legal situation, some of you, a legal situation is pending. Maybe for some of you, what's going on with Libras? What's this legal situation about? It's a financial obligation. Maybe you're having to come up with some money. That's what this looks like to me. Yeah, that's where there's a problem. That's the issue this week. You're trying to solve a particular problem. And whatever this problem is, it just feels like you might feel like there's no end in sight. You're like, you don't know exactly how to go about fixing something. Whatever this financial situation is about. You're trying to solve something. Maybe you're brainstorming. Random side note, maybe you might need to keep track of your keys. Libra or cross watcher. You're going to maybe an event, a birthday party, a baby shower. And you're going to a birthday party. Possibly a Leo. I wanted to say Libra, I had to catch myself. Maybe it is a Libra. Maybe somebody is a Libra sun, but maybe they have Leo elsewhere. Like they're a Leo sun, but maybe they have Libra elsewhere. There's a Taurus. Goodness. You had a legal matter? It seems like maybe it has something to do with finances. Either way, somebody's stealing something. Somebody's getting caught red-handed in your situation. If it's not about money, yeah, no, this feels like this is about money for some of you. Like there could be some sort of legal crime here. Something could be a bit underhanded. Someone could possibly be doing time. What somebody's doing time with, it feels like, is a DV situation. So I don't know if this excessive pressure has something to do with somebody kind of lashing out and putting their hands on someone. Be careful that things don't go to extremes like that. Some of you are dealing with someone that you view as very broken. And maybe they were not ready for a romantic relationship. Maybe there's past trauma that looks like it's invading your relationship. Libra or cross watcher. Yes, whatever this is that's going on financially, it looks like you're possibly trying to repair the damage. You're doing damage control. It looks like you're like running to keep up with the pace when it comes to a financial situation that you're trying to solve. So let's see how this goes. Somebody takes something from you. This seems like somebody is robbing you. Robbing you, trying to take advantage of you in some sort of way. Something's going on with your landlord. Your landlord, maybe some of you own land and there is an issue there. Yeah, you have a legal situation. Some of you might be taking maybe you're taking your landlord to court. You could possibly be being sued by a landlord. Some of you are being evicted. Either you are or you're worried about it. And that's what's stressing you out. When it comes to your finances, it seems like things are at a standstill. Maybe there's something that you're trying to get going. You're trying to jumpstart a situation. Maybe it's your car. You're trying to jumpstart a situation and it just seems like it's not moving. Like you're not getting any sort of headway. Okay, whatever this is, when it comes to this legal situation, yes, it seems like it's a complete mystery to you. You're thinking to yourself, you don't know how that you're going to fix this. Maybe that's what you're obsessing about. It's your thoughts. Your thoughts are, you got these ruminating thoughts. Once again, stillness. Stand still. I think this is you and someone else. I think as far as a relationship is concerned and trying to resolve something, you're at a standstill. It just seems like it's kind of perplexing to you to figure out how you're going to fix this. And your spirit guides are telling you, yeah, there's somebody that's keeping secrets in your situation. For some of you, this is the father of your child, or you have kids, and maybe you're dating somebody that has kids. I'm not sure, or this is your own dad. But this legal situation, your spirit guides are telling you that maybe you have a debt that you're needing to pay. Maybe your lease is coming up. Maybe you're trying to figure out what to do after this lease is completed. Like after completion, like there's some sort of completion in your life. Something is ending. Maybe you feel like somebody in your situation is full of pride. What's going on with this financial situation? You guys are saying patience. Libra or cross watcher, something this week might feel like it's completely out of your hands. You're trying to solve something. It doesn't look like you're able to figure it out, and maybe you're asking your spirit guides. And maybe you feel like the answers that your spirit guides are giving you, like you're feeling like it's like they're speaking to you in code, and you're having to like crack the code to kind of figure out what the heck your spirit guides are trying to tell you, because it looks like you're looking for guidance. I think you're going to fix this. I think you're going to be able to resolve this. But let's see what's going on, because it looks like, yeah, maybe there's somebody you need to get in contact with. Some of you, it seems like you're contacting the court. You're contacting a lawyer, possibly. Some of you are obviously getting in contact with a doctor. This doctor could be, what am I trying to say, a therapist, even. Yeah, I think you're worried that you're going to lose your place. Some of you, it seems like you're going to get a new place. Maybe you're concerned about how that's going to happen. You guys are selling you patience. Okay. Spirit has a message for you. Libra, a cross watcher. You guys are telling you that you're going to be able to gather together the funds that you need to pay something off. You're gathering this money together. Seems like maybe you're having to do this at a particular deadline to solve this particular dilemma. It looks like you're going to be able to do it. It just seems like I mentioned to you, something might be, your guys are telling you patience is needed because, like I said, something may not go as planned. Something might have you at a standstill for whatever reason. It seems like you're very discouraged about things, but whatever this is with this legal situation, Libra or cross watcher, your spirit guides are telling you there's a victory ahead for you. It's just that this victory might be something that you don't see, and maybe you are trying to hold it together. You're trying to keep your peace of mind when it comes to this situation, because we talked about it. You're under excessive pressure to get something done, or to maybe get something turned in, completed by a certain date and time. For some of you Libras, somebody might be accusing you of doing something. And there's some sort of accusatory behavior. Now, we could be talking about court. It seems like somebody might be accusing someone of doing something and they're innocent. And maybe you're concerned about that. It seems like maybe somebody is guilty. I don't know. Some of you, somebody is innocent of a crime, but some of you, somebody is guilty. Now, this is the authorities that we're talking about, law enforcement. For some of you, that's law enforcement that's watching. Okay, because it look, I don't know, they could be watching in secret. The star Aquarius is relevant to your situation. Yeah, this is a heavy week for you, Libra. For some of you, anyway. Finances, this is not the week to splurge, Libra, or cross-watcher. Let's talk about it. What is the advice from Spirit when it comes to your money situation? How is this going to be handled? We did say that you're possibly going to be able to gather together whatever it is that you need to get something paid or to figure out what needs to be done next. Yeah, miracles are blossoming in your life. Something might be a complete miracle, especially with how something gets resolved, Libra. Something might take an unexpected turn in your situation. Okay, let's talk about work. I think that's where there's a fork in the road for some of you. It could be the fork in the road in any area of your life. I think it's your living situation. I for sure feel like it's a relationship. For some of you, I think it's obviously your work. I think that there might be something that is, maybe there's something about your work or your work schedule or your situation that maybe you know that it would be beneficial for you to change, but maybe it's just like, no, I'm not ready to change that. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who is not ready to change. I think there is a change, because it definitely feels like you're thinking about changing your profession. No, you, somebody around you could be giving birth. There could be news of pregnancy. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. You're dealing with an Aquarius. We talked about that. You're worried about something. You guys are saying it's going to work out beautifully for you. Libra or cross watcher. As soon as I part the deck, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. It's obvious that something might work out for you, Libra or cross watcher. Some sort of miracle. Might come in. Because as I mentioned to you, at the beginning of the week or the previous week, or maybe this entire month, things have been at a standstill when it came to your financial situation. You're trying to solve a dilemma, nothing seems to come through. But before this month is over, you guys are saying, you know what, be patient, Libra. Patience definitely goes a long way. Your patience is going to be tested. By the conclusion of the month, it feels like there's a victory for you. I don't think you're expecting this victory. I think that you're so disappointed in maybe how things have been going that, like I said, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It seems like you're questioning everything that's going on in your life. Maybe you're feeling like life is like coming at you from several different directions. Once again, there's something that's in your life. You're going again around in circles. Something needs to change. It feels like your spirit guides are trying to take you off the merry-go-round. Libra, cross watcher in some area of your life. As I was talking to you, I was mentioning to you your work. And we're going to see what this is because, like I said, it feels like some of you're concerned about this. There's a major change that it feels like. The number 8 is relevant for you, as well as the zodiac sign of Scorpio. There's a major change that's coming in, Spirit guys. Show me what this change is about for Libra Nation for the next 7 days. Some of you have the gift of writing. Some of you could possibly be, I mentioned to you, could be getting counseling. You could possibly be going to speak to a therapist. What's this major change? There's a career change. That's why there's a fork in the road. Some of you are, what I'm trying to say, you're contemplating this. You're deciding whether or not you're going to change your career. I think the end of a tough cycle approaches. I think you've been going through it. Like I was telling you at the beginning of the reading, you might feel like you hit rock bottom or you hit just an all-time low. Like you're just feeling like everything is just kind of happening in your life. Your relationship, you might feel is not working out. Your finances, it seems like you're pelted from left and right. However, your guides are saying, yes, you've been going through it, Libra, but they're telling you there's an end to this. I think that this is the case with your work. I think for some of you, you could possibly be starting fresh with work. Maybe you're starting over. You got a new beginning coming up for you. There has to be an end of something in order for you to be able to start fresh. And it seems as though Spirit is coming in to clear the way. Something has been a blockage for you, a hindrance for you, obviously, Libra, for the longest time. Something is getting ready to shift in your situation. I'm like, is somebody targeting you? You might feel this way. Some of you, I know it's a random side note, but I'm hearing targeted individuals. Maybe you feel that way. Something is going on in your dreams. Your dreams might be very active. Your dreams might be giving you a particular message. It might be giving you particular answers that you're looking for. Your guides are telling you the answers that you need are coming. This is why they want you to stand still and be patient. So I'm hearing the scripture, stand still and know that I am God. Some of you, if you don't believe in God, disregard that. However, those of you who do, this might be your confirmation. You're in the thick of a situation. You're not knowing how something is going to work. Something is at a standstill. Your guides are telling you they're going to be giving you the information that you need. The answers are coming in your situation. So we talked about there being a career change. We're talking about there being like, it seems like you're celebrating something. Celebrating the outcome to something. You could be celebrating someone's birthday. Libra. Wow, it looks like you're very spiritual. You're very enlightening too. People may feel like the conversations that they have with you are very enlightening. And somebody might be leaning in, maybe wanting to hear more from you. Come on. There's something going on with court. Somebody has like a court date. You're worried about how something's going to go in court. There's somebody sneaking around with somebody else. Trust and believe somebody sees it. They've seen it. They've known. And if this is you looking for proof, this is why your guys are saying be discerning. It's like they're telling you you already know. Somebody is giving you the runaround in your situation. You're asking them for clarity. You're asking them a lot of questions. Libra, you already know. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know? We talked about your money. We talked about your job. Talked about your relationships. Let's talk about you. Because your guys are talking to you about accessing clear thinking. We talked about there being a fork in the road. We talked about there being a decision that needs to be made. That's interesting. This card just kind of stayed there. Release. Something does need to be released. Obviously. You're releasing something from your life. Someone could possibly be being released from jail. My life is truly guided, trusting your intuition. Yeah, see, your guides are telling you, trust your intuition. You're getting the keys to a particular place. I do think that there is an upgrade here with your financial situation. We see it. Okay, we were talking about that. Patience, stillness. Yes, we talked about that. Spirit guides come in to accelerate something, move something along. The universe comes in. Yes, your spirit guides come in to speed something up for you. So maybe something might come through at the last minute, and this might be increasing your anxiety level about something. Libra across watch your spirit guides. What does Libra need to know for the next 7 days? Your guides say trust and thrive. You're worried that maybe you're not going to have a positive outcome to something, Libra. Your guides are telling you trust. They're telling you that in the conclusion of things, you're going to be able to thrive. But I don't think that you see that, as I mentioned to you at the beginning of the week, because I think that you're so distracted by so many things that are going on in your life that you're just kind of thrown off when it comes to your intuition. When it comes to your purpose, it definitely feels like you're meant to teach. You're meant to share your knowledge with others. I think you're every bit of a humanitarian. Oh, Libra. Struggling not to call you Leo. Somebody's contacting you. It seems like it's going to be important for you to answer this call. Come on, light beams. Here you are. I mentioned to you, you're very enlightened. Something might be drawing you towards a spiritual awakening. You're definitely drawn towards spiritual things. Your guides are saying nothing has gone wrong. I think that's how you're looking at things. You're looking at things in the opposite perspective. You're looking at things as though they've gone wrong. It just seems that Spirit is saying that they've not. As it's almost as if they're trying to set you up for a breakthrough. Some of you Libras are married, or you could possibly be getting married. I mentioned to you, you could be going to an event. Maybe it's a wedding. It could be a baby shower. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Libra nation for the next 7 days. We talked about this clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. A true offering, it becomes easy to let go. So this is why they're telling you to let go. Because this is a situation where you have no control. You're not in the driver's seat this week. You guys are saying trust. That's why this release card came out. It seems like there's something that you need to release. It's this anxiety. It's this negative state of mind about things. It seems like that's why this card came out. Imagine. It seems like maybe your imagination is kind of running wild. You're worried about things that may not have taken place. You guys are saying it's time to go. And maybe the place that it's time to go is to the ocean. It says the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. There is something that may need to end in your life. Whatever this is, Libra, again, your spirit guides say, let go. Release whatever this is. I think this is you ready. You're ready for something. You're waiting. You guys say be patient with whatever this is that you're waiting for, especially if you feel that your path has been blocked. Your angels come in to clear this for you. It seems like your focus is very much so on children or on a child. Whether these are your children, you could be adopting children, Libra across watcher, or these are children that maybe you're not. Am I trying to say, like, they're not your natural born children? Like, they're not your biological kids, but you might be connected to a child or children in some sort of way. Your determination is definitely going to be tested. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Libra nation for the next 7 days. transformation. Commit to acting on new ideas and longings. Take a leap of faith. Begin again. I mentioned to you, there's a Scorpio that's in your energy. Something is going to require you to take a leap. They want you to know that it's not the end of the world, I guess, if you have to begin again. Maybe you're starting from scratch or starting over in some sort of way. Spirit, what is the advice for the Libra nation for the next 7 days? The advice is trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. We talked about that. The universe obviously has a plan for you. Trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. They're telling you this week your trust is going to be tested. And if you don't know what to do, or if you don't have clarity, you guys are saying you do. Your intuition is going to tell you what to do. It's going to give you the next steps. Random side note, I also noticed that maybe you're concerned about a child or children when it comes to school. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth. You guys are saying there's a deeper meaning, Libra, a cross watcher, as to what is going on right now. They're telling you you're going to go through this and then healing will come. Something is testing your growth, or you're going through a situation that has the ability to make you grow and make some necessary changes. Because like I said, whatever this is that you're refusing to change, we talked about that at the top of the reading. Something is going to cause you to have to go within to make these changes. And remember, your spirit guides are saying nothing has gone wrong. Whatever is happening in your life, it seems like it's happening by design. It's happening for a reason. It's happening for your growth, is what your spirit guides want you to know. With that, Libra Nation and Cross Watchers, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal with me, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. Thank you, Libra and Cross Watchers, for tuning in. Have a blessed, beautiful, and productive week. I'll see y'all in the next one, Libra Nation. Peace. I'm out.